And I think we are finally ready to go. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome, my little hypno junkies. We are back with another Terraria stream. We had to miss last week's just because something came up, and I didn't want to miss this week's. We're technically a few minutes late, but it's been a busy day. Well, it's been a busy few days, and we'll talk about that as we go on. Just let me crack open my boobly. And I don't really feel like talking about anything at the beginning of these streams because the entire point of these streams is for talking anyway. So without further ado, you know what? Let's just jump right on into stuff and start doing some things. So I put some thought into what I want to do with this, thinking about how I want to change this. Recognizing that this doesn't have to be a perfect curve because we want to make it look natural. We want to make it look, you know, not artificial. So we're going to do some stuff with that. But I think today is just going to be tree day, which is why I named the stream what I did. Let's see. Quick sound check. Make sure everything is working okay. Let's see here. Where is my sound? There's my sound. Oh. Get my music on. There we go. Now you can hear my annoying lip, right? There we go. Forgot to unmute that. I think we're set. So, I'm kind of okay with the overall shape of this, but we're going to alter it a little bit as far as just entrances and exits go. I kind of like how this is going. We just got to do more with it. But for anyone just kind of watching this for the first time, this is us making a little bonsai tree where everyone's going to live and be happy. I also, actually, what I should do, what occurred to me before and what I didn't think about, is maybe trying and seeing if the game is okay with irregular shapes. Like, let's say I was going to do... What do I have in my inventory? What do I have right now? Lots of rich mahogany. Sweet. So let's say I were to do this. And the druid were just to move in. Honey, I need you to get out of the way. I plan to do stuff here. Yeah. That's nice. That's great. That's great. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to put this over here. That's great. You know, if you could just thank you kindly. Where'd that door go? What if I were to do this? I mean, now he's leaving because he doesn't like what I'm doing in his house. It's like, it'll be suitable in a minute. You freaking diva. Just hang on a second. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, something like that. And then maybe messing with the roof a bit, too, to raise it up some. I'm pretty sure we have spare houses if you don't really like the one you got right now, buddy. You know, you can just go somewhere else. It's fine. But I think you'll like what I do with the place. Ah, I got wooden walls. Sweet. Yeah, kind of irregular, like that. Now it looks more tree-y. There we go. Now the question is, oh wow, the dude moved out and the The angler was like, I want that. Actually, the angler was already over here. What's going on? Oh, you guys just swapped for some reason? All right. I may swap you back, but you can go right ahead. Are some of these unoccupied? Yeah, those upper ones are unoccupied, even though they're livable. But this gets to be a nice, interesting shape now. It's a nice organic shape. Whoops. I kind of wish you could do upside down half blocks, but you can't. You can only make them angled. But still, look at that. Look at that space. You know what? Actually, let's throw one more up here. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Pretty as a picture. Pretty as a picture. All right. I'm putting way more work into this than I really need to, considering I still got other things I got to do. Other things I got to organize. One thing I was going to do, especially like the Druid's Pad. That's a nice place. I'd live there. Is what I was going to do and then didn't was look at what I might use for back walls that might be appropriate. I'm not entirely sold on the two I've got here, the rich mahogany and the normal wood, but we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Speaking of figuring something out, I'm going to close my window real quick. Okay, something out there was about to make a whole ton of noise. And I figured I would fix that. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I kind of forget what the plan was for this second row. I think I was going to fit more up here. But I definitely want to add some areas for leafiness too, because that's the point of the bonsai tree. So the area like the Druid got. I just got to be careful about how I experiment with the leaves, because once they go down, that's wood wasted. I can't get that mahogany back. So that's that. Let's see. I could build out over here, add these houses. Although I probably should figure out the bottom row first, maybe? Maybe I'll just get the general layout first. I think the final rule of thumb was what? 22 NPCs? Some of those are special, though. Like, I don't want to sound racist or nothing, but I don't want that truffle in here. So let's see. Dun 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 dun. Townsend, blah blah blah. NPC 26. 26 NPCs. And aside from, well, I might want the witch doctor in a different area. Santa Claus doesn't count. Okay, so 24. Let's call it 24. NPCs aside from Santa Claus, who is seasonal, obviously, and the truffle, who really should be living in a mushroom biome. Speaking of Santa Claus, that reminds me, we're in October now. I wonder when the Halloween event starts for Terraria. Because there actually is a Halloween thing that happens in Terraria where enemies start dropping loot bags that have costumes and stuff in them. There. That looks a little better. All right, so let's work on these 24 houses. We got 6 down here. As for the next 18, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I fit 8 up here? I got a little extra already. Let's lay down some placeholders, and then we can meddle with them like we did with the anglers. Let's see. We could double them up, too. Let's double these 2 up just because we can. And again, we can make them look more organic later as well, which will be fun. I can probably start, knocking out some of those houses we got below as well. I can probably start doing that now. I could knock out the top 4. Yeah, 4 of you guys are about to become homeless. Because we don't actually need that stuff. Where did I put a workbench? You would think I'd put a workbench in a useful location. You'd be wrong. All right, let's see. Do-do-do-do-do. And do-doot. And ba-doot. And a whole bunch of diddly-doot. So one thing I was going to talk about, in lieu of anyone else talking about anything. Let me get back to my actual stream. I actually had my first stage hypnosis show in a little over a year yesterday. So I'm a little exhausted today. Performing always takes a fair bit out of me. I usually need like a day to recover. I actually had a client today, so I couldn't technically take the whole day off. But it was a good show. It was a smaller show than I'm used to, but it was kind of nice to get the rust off. I got to do the old getting drunk when I snap my fingers routine, which is always entertaining. The girl I did that with was a big fan of pina coladas, and boy did she have her fill of them when I was done with her. I'll space these out a little more. This is not spaced out well at all, but you know what? That's kind of what makes it an organic space. Oops. Yay. Now, I kind of put the day aside to prepare and think about what I was going to do. I didn't have to go with my whole costuming setup, but I did, because, again, I haven't done it in frickin' forever. All right, y'all. You're about to get evicted. And the other nice thing is it may turn into some business down the road, because I handed out some business cards, and even the people that weren't, like, some people went really deep into hypnosis. One woman especially, which was entertaining. She went really deep. She took basically 0 suggestions. But she was so conditioned to go into hypnosis by the time I was done with her that she was coming out and going back under even when I was counting other people up and down. And after the show when I was talking to her, even if I would say the word sleep, I could see her head kind of jerk forward like she was just starting to go under. And she told me she actually couldn't help herself. So that was kind of funny. What is this wood back here? What is this layer I'm seeing? Get your butts out of my way. There we go. So it's kind of funny how that happens sometimes. Certain stage hypnosis suggestions don't stick, but this person is still very, very clearly under hypnosis. But the girl I mean, these shows always have a superstar in them. At least one. That you just kind of get to pick on because they're so good. And they go so deep and they do pretty much whatever you tell them. So they're the ones you kind of spotlight because they're the ones that makes the show fun. But even so, it's kind of interesting how... Whoa, why am I hitting the wrong key? Even the ones that aren't necessarily doing what they're supposed to do, quote unquote. I just ripped the chair right under his ass. That's my furniture, goblin. Even the ones that don't necessarily do what you want them to do. Oh, he loves me for it. Nice hearts. Even the ones that don't necessarily do what you want them to do, they still have a really good experience. And it's still fun, and it still impresses folks, and they still go and tell everyone what an amazing experience it was. And I guarantee you she slept real well last night. I probably mentioned this during the other last stream that I did, and by last stream I mean the Ace Attorney one I did Friday before the show. But I did do a little stuff on Twitch. I did one stream. Are people already filling these up? I'm just curious. Not yet. Oh, those signs are still just hanging up there. Not you. Get out of here. Yeah. Now, I played Corpse Party on Twitch. Corpse Party for the first time. Haven't played that game before. We got pretty far in it. We got through all 5 of the chapters. That's not to say we won anything. It was all bad ends, or at least all but one was a bad end. But apparently it takes a while to get through that game and unlock everything, and that's fine. We'll flesh this out later. Nice little hallway. Why is that not going in? There we go. So we'll be finishing that up probably on Friday. I have a couple more ideas of games I want to play. I want to play BioShock again. That's a game I haven't played in a very long time, and that's got some thematic resonance, not just with the channel, but also a bit with Halloween. Not because there's anything specifically Halloweenish about it, but it is a bit of a creepy game. I actually saw a few people streaming that on Twitch over the last few days. I was also thinking about trying Subnautica, which I'm told is a pretty, not terribly scary or horror-ish game, but I mean, it's a survival game. It's tense. It's got that air to it. In the horror vein. It seems to be listed under horror in Steam, so it's got that going for it. And it's underwater, which also kind of fits in with the theme. And you know what else fits in the theme? I know there's an enemy in there called a mesmerfish or something, which is also thematically appropriate, and I can't wait to run into one of those. Let's see. Let's stick one here. I'm going to have to think of regular ways to even match up these rooms, because sometimes I can put slants, but then there are other times that I might want to put in some stairs, you know, just even if it's just one step, even if it seems useless. It's like, yeah, but it looks cool. There we go. Oh, wait. Then that might cover it. We also got to find some time to play some Melty Blood, too. I spent a little more time in that. The online seems to be corrected. It seems to be functional now. If anyone remembers from Wednesday's stream, the online was just non-existent. The game just locked up. But it is functioning now, which is great. And I had a little poll on Twitter to see what people might be interested in as far as streaming that, as far as trials or labbing stuff out or online matches or story mode or whatever. Story mode seemed to win out, which surprised me. What I'll probably do is maybe go through, like maybe on a stream I'll go through the trials for a character and then go through the story mode afterward. and it'll be a good opportunity to just feel out what each of the characters does. And then I can start to figure out who I want to main online. I still like Ark. I did do some online games with her, which were reasonably effective. But to be fair, she does have a couple of weaknesses. And I need to figure out how to either deal with those or just see if maybe there's someone else that has a better tool set. Right now, she's my go-to girl, but we'll see how long that lasts. This is an odd-looking house, but that's why I like it. Let's see. Do I want to add at least 2 more? That'll complete this branch, as it were. I'm not sure how much of this we'll do. There's not a whole lot we have to do in non-hard mode. I mean, the next thing really is just kind of kill the wall of flesh, which I am down for, but I'm also in no rush about. Yeah. No, don't do it. You have so much to live for. Okay. I talked him off the ledge. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Ah. Poor Zoran there is, or Zon, contemplating his life. He's like, I'm a goblin. I need an industrial space. What the hell is this nature crap? Why am I living in a tree? He's thinking about it. He's flipping off the, he's flipping off a bird. He's going back out there. He's thinking about it. He's looking back. He's thinking about life, man. It's deep. It's deep. Alright. Actually, I tore down his house, didn't he? Dude, you can find a new place to live. Look at all these places I got for you. I know they're in the tree, but still. Okay, you moved in, you moved in. Yeah, you're up here. Look at that. Look at this nice place. Look at this. There's probably a joke about being even better about jumping from up here, but I'll leave it alone. Okay, so all those guys should have place. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Let's put 2 more on this branch. And I might put in the wizard area too, because I got a specific place. Hey, Coffin Cuddles, how you doing? I see you there. We gotta play some multiplayer, I should say, Terraria one of these days. You know, enough people that have the thing. I'm just working on my Zen garden / bonsai tree. Look at how square and boring this room's gonna be. We're gonna have to fix that. Whoops. No. That helps. I need more backgrounds. I actually need more rich mahogany in general. I am running out. Let's see if that does me. There. But yeah, let's maybe just see how far we can get on our bonsai tree today, and that'll just be our main objective. I can't really think of anything else I want to do other than just making more room in the castle, like just renovating that for getting around and making that look better, and same with the jungle, because really the only thing we have left to do as far as progression is killing the wall of flesh. And again, I'm not in a huge rush to do that. We can do it. I'm not terribly concerned about hard mode on the basic difficulty. Whoop-de-friggin' do. There we go. Man, one of these NPCs is going to sprain their ankle so bad with all these uneven floors. There's actually a building where I live in this city. And I don't know, someone I guess thought they'd be artistic in the way they decided that they designed the steps and stuff, but it is just one of the most treacherous buildings I've ever seen. People sprain their ankles on the place all the time on these stairs. Even with me being careful, I sprained my ankle once. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't severe, but still. It was completely unnecessary. And I was kind of reminded of that looking at this. It's just, yeah. You ever been in a house or in a public building where you just don't expect the floor to be uneven, and then you're just walking along and it's boof. Ah! That's what these guys got to look forward to. All right. I did check this, right? It's suitable? Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I'm just going to make all of you homeless, and whoever gets stuck without a home, you're stuck without a home. Screw you. Oh, you think you can sit down? You think you can take a break? Huh? Nope. Not happening. Why are you still down here, Tavern Keeper? You got a place. Also, why are you standing on the table? Get down from there. But yeah, like I was saying, Friday was very busy. It was a 5-hour corpse party stream, followed by a 3-hour Ace Attorney stream. Saturday was a write-off because that was my stage hypnosis show. Today I had one client and some stuff I wanted to take care of to free myself up for the week, because most of this week's pretty quiet too. I was actually not going to be able to do some stuff tomorrow, but then there was a cancellation. So now I might play BioShock on Twitch, and then Ace Attorney, of course, in the afternoon, because it is a Monday, and that's what we do on our Mondays. Tuesday is a busy day, so nothing that day. Probably just a hypnosis recording. Wednesday could be a lot of different things. Friday is probably going to be the same thing it was last week, where we'll play another round of corpse party, see if we can get the true ending, followed by more Ace Attorney. Wednesday could be Subnautica. Might be Melty Blood. There's a couple other games I want to play too. We finished Stick It to the Man. Honestly, I'm just happy Stick It to the Man broadcast with a decent frame rate. I'm just glad I don't got a headache when watching that damn thing. Come on. All right. There we go. Everyone out. Everyone out. None of y'all pay your taxes. None of y'all pay your rent. Get out. Goblin is still here. That is not your house. Boy, the angler is popular. Let's see here. Should I throw one more on? I think we gotta throw one more on. But that'll be the end. We still got mostly bare leaves here. I gotta figure out how we're gonna put the... Oh no, now the steampunker wants to commit suicide. That's not the steampunker, that's the mechanic. I care less about you than I care about the goblin, if I'm being perfectly honest. 13. Oh, we might be done. We might be done for a bit. We might have to go to the jungle and go on a logging expedition. That might be the objective for this game. For this playthrough. You know what? Let's throw some of these up. Where can this go? I can't go here, can it? How about here? Ah, that looks nice. Don't ask me how the electricity's getting to them. But it looks nice. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Why you gotta be? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta? Why you gotta? Alright, well. Guess I better get the team out. Where's my stuff? Are they in the chests? Whoops. Stop lagging. There we go. Avengers assemble. Alright. Already tons of crap down here. Mobs of litter bugs. Okay, so do I want to defend this? Do I want to go fishing? Do I want to go back to the jungle? Do I want to travel to the jungle in this nonsense? Well, everyone found their houses. That's nice. Wow, the zoologist just teleported up here. I'm pretty okay. Demolitionist hasn't quite figured it out yet. Maybe we just want to go to the jungle and collect more mahogany. And this time, we will not do the stupid thing we did last time. This time... Oh, yeah. I was going to say this time we'll bring our seeds, and I was trying to remember where the hell my seeds were, and then I remembered they're with the druid. Correct? Where my acorns at? There they are. We'll take most of them. Alright, away we go. I don't feel like building in this nonsense. Come, team. We're going on an adventure. Except it's not really, because we're just going where we've always gone. Yeah, Coffin Cuddles was in the chat earlier. We've actually been, some of us on Twitter have been trying to coordinate doing some stuff together. So, obviously, I've already talked about some of the collabs I've already done. Actually, that reminds me, something I was going to say about Corpse Party, and then I either got interrupted or forgot or whatever. But I did record that as well, so I'm going to be uploading the Corpse Party VOD to this channel. I don't really feel like making a separate channel for Twitch VODs. That'll go up in the next, close to a week. I don't want to upload it too quick. I want to let Twitch content stay on Twitch for a while, but that video will come up on YouTube. I still need to figure out a bunch of Twitch stuff for overlays and things, like for people that follow, subscribe, send in donations. I know all the real pros got those pretty little notification things thanking people and stuff. I gotta set that up. I already got a few ideas of things I can do as far as just animations and things like that. The question is just A, getting it done, which honestly I kind of already know how to do. It's just a question of time. And B, actually implementing it. And that's the thing that's puzzling me right now, because I don't see an obvious place in the UI to do that. I'm sure it's there, obviously. But I need to figure it out. That jungle entrance should be somewhere around here. No. There we go. Thankfully, we do have our jungle, or our lizard temple, I should say. So that's been sorted. It looks like the stream is going at a decent frame rate. That makes me happy. I think we might have actually finally fully sorted out the frame rate issues, which is excellent. Do I have torches? I have 53. Okay. I guess I could have just held shift and found that out. We could explore... Oh, I could have cut down trees on my way. I could have planted trees on my way here. I completely forgot about that. Damn it. All right. Well, you know what? I'm not too far below the surface. I should head up and take care of my due diligence. So worried about getting here super fast. I forgot what I brought the acorns for. Get up there. Alright. And of course, while I'm planting, what has been sowed shall also be reaped. I gotta make a post on my professional page too. I saw an article. I'm not too sure how authoritative it is yet, but talking about how trigger warnings don't really work when it comes to anxiety and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are really big on trigger warnings. I've personally just been a fan of getting rid of the triggers, not just putting warnings on everything. But of course, that's just me. Guys, could you clear this out a little bit faster? Like, I'm seriously going to have to dock your pay if you don't get your stuff together. Come on. Why do I bring you guys? Hopefully we'll get a decent stock of, what the heck was that? Of wood at some point, and then we'll be able to head back. Oh, this looks like a good place to put a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, and that just popped. Alright. That was an instant 9 mahogany. Bam. That's a decent amount more. Yeah, I'm just passing by these trees. I come to the jungle to get the mahogany, then I run past all the mahogany. Sounds about right. Yeah, Ace Attorney's getting fun, though. We're finally getting to the point, like I keep saying, we are now on the blind part of the run. I'm still kind of curious what's going to happen in the current trial, because people talking like, oh, this is the trial where something happens. We can't talk about it. It's top secret. This is the trial that made so-and-so call Suzuto back and all this other stuff. I'm like, nothing's happened. It's the most non-trial in history. No one's actually doing anything, so it'll be interesting to see what comes of it. I'm sure something will. Something always does. There's a lot of trials that seem fairly harmless, until you find out stuff going on has some deeper meaning. But I'm looking forward to how that goes. I'm pretty sure we'll finish the current trial this week. Oh, is that it? I think that's the blood moon over. All right. But let us keep looking for mahogany. I don't want to have to attack the big trees, but I will if I have to. Because we sure do have a number of them. There's the lizard temple. There should actually be some trees around here, I think. Wonder if I can plant acorns and have the trees grow in the mud down here. I feel like I should be able to do that. See, if I'm going to take out a tree like this, I want to take out the whole tree, and that would take me forever, so I'm not sure how badly I want that. I also feel like I can do this. And this. And this. And then come back to that later and get something out of it. go. More beehives would be nice, but I think we got everything we need from the queen bee, so that's not a big deal. Take some of these, or more likely I could... Yeah, let's just let that drain a bit. Preferably in here. I've also been playing a lot of Guild Wars 2 lately. That's always been kind of my MMO fix. But I know that you got the expansion coming up next year, and there's a few achievements I want to clear out before that comes up, so I've been taking care of some stuff there. That's just kind of been my time waster in the evenings. Anybody who's watching these streams knows that I used to spend a whole bunch of time playing World of Warcraft. I do not have time for that crap anymore. Is this water ever going to end? What is this, Minecraft? Like, just go. What if I do this? There we go. Get the hint. Alright, now I got sidetracked. How was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Guild Wars 2. I am terrible at the game, but it is a fun little time waster. Apparently it's one of the games that's still kind of big that people still play. The other one obviously being World of Warcraft. Final Fantasy XIV, I think, is the real big new hotness that everyone's into. Never tried it personally. I have to admit, the nice thing about Guild Wars 2 is there's no subscription fee. Because those annoy the hell out of me. I appreciate that it's necessary for some game models, but I would just rather buy the game and be done with it. I want to put a torch. There we go. So we got some mahogany. Let's see. I may just have to farm it on the surface. Or get planting more of it. Again, I really don't want to have to cut down the big trees. But making this place more well lit is never a bad thing either. I'll be grateful for all this work when it's time to face Terraria. Let's see. I was also kind of thinking about what I might do for this. I mentioned on Twitter that this might become more of a Twitch thing, because Twitch is kind of where people do the more of the hangout and chat thing on those kind of games. Will I play Terraria? Maybe. Maybe I'll play Space Engineers. I really don't want to play Minecraft just because everybody plays friggin' Minecraft. It's like, ugh. But it is, of course, an option. I don't know, some Twitch streams just seem to be chatting, which is fine, but I don't know. I'd rather entertain you guys. That's what you're coming in for. You don't come in here to... Well, I guess you listen to here to come listen to my little hypnosis anecdotes. But I just don't want to sit around and talk. Maybe that's just how I feel right now, because there's barely anyone around. Even when things are pretty chatty, it's either just be able to talk and play. The Corpse Party stream was actually pretty good for that because we had at least 3 people at any given time in the chat, which is the most I think I've ever had on YouTube, and that was my first stream. So I kind of expected that. I'm still not sure how much I like Twitch, but you know, it's there. What do I want to deal with? I mean, I'm moving. I'm getting area here. We got a few mahoganies. Let me start going back up and see if any of those things I planted have come up. Maybe we can get something from the roof, or the ground level, I should say. We'll keep an eye out for some matured trees and keep lighting the way. That's not the way I'm supposed to go. There. I hear you, dumb worm. Go away. We got some more mahogany. We got more. We got enough to finish another room. I guess I could take a few layers off this just for the sake of having it. Unfortunately, I don't think we can replicate that background, which is kind of what I was shooting for a while ago. Maybe we'll just clear this out. While the imp goes hog wild. Oh, what's this? Demonic Gladius. Yeah, too bad I can't use it. That'll do for now. We'll see if any of the trees upstairs have gotten any better. Come on, get up, get up. Am I going the right way? Look like I'm going the right way. I was thinking to myself, we actually had our first game over last Ace Attorney as well. It was a BS game over, but it was a game over. I do also like how that Corpse Party stream, that one stream, my one very first and only stream, has more views on it already, like had more views on it after 24 hours than all but one of the videos on my YouTube channel. And that, of course, was one of the hypnosis videos. I don't know. Twitch is going to require its own whole entire setup, but like I said, if that's where people want to watch, that's where we'll hang out. Alright, let's see what kind of treeage we got over here. That looks like something I would have planted. Done. Oh yeah, there we go. Kind of weird that mahoganies don't drop acorns. But you say, but Psy'Min, mahoganies don't drop acorns in real life. Well, then they shouldn't grow from acorns. Derp. Video game logic. And now I'm out of acorns, speaking of which. Alright. I don't need you. I always collect banners. Pineapple. Pineapple. I don't need no more stars. I gotta have some pineapple. That. Oh, that must have dropped ages ago. I guess I can get rid of you. No, that is a good haul in the mahogany. I'm happy now. We should be able to make a lot more progress on the tree. Come on, right tool. In any case, and anyone who's watching this, like I was saying before, I might be putting most of the horror stuff on the Twitch channel. Again, just seeing how that goes. But this channel will always remain, if only for the hypnosis videos, because I can't upload stuff like that, or for the VODs, because the idea that things just expire after 2 weeks is kind of silly. What the hell's this? I don't even know what that is. What is it? Mango. Alright, I'm just going to have the mango. Those look like normal trees, so we'll ignore them. But the streaming schedule for this week is actually relatively aggressive. Again, it's a quiet week. I don't have a whole lot of clients. I finished up a lot of clients. And I only have a couple I'm in talks with about coming in new. So why not stream? Basically Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. And again, if Twitch is more your jam, make sure you watch over there. You're going to miss some content either way. But it's all up. It's all out there. I mean, clearly you watch YouTube because you're here right now. Somebody was asking me why I'm not a huge fan of Twitch or why I prefer streaming on YouTube. I don't know. I guess I can just pour it now that I've left the jungle and gotten all my mahogany. Something about Twitch just makes me feel like it's more of a hobbyist platform. Whereas YouTube seems more like a professional platform. I'm not sure why. Maybe that's just a VTuber thing. Maybe it's just because I don't care about most of the games that are streamed on Twitch, or because it's got, you know, bathtub meta. Maybe it's just because of the VTuber scene where there's a lot of corporate VTubers that are exclusively on YouTube. And of course there are some VTubers on Twitch, but they're more the indies and the amateurs. I don't want to be perceived as an amateur. Again, that's just me. That's just kind of my impression. So that kind of explains why I gravitate towards YouTube as opposed to Twitch. I think I got all my stuff. Everyone's got a home. I don't think anybody's homeless right now. Oh, no, I lied. Demolicious. Really? Did I not make... Did I miscount, or did one of you guys actually fill a house? No, that should be the case. Oh, maybe I did miscount. Or maybe... No, I didn't miscount. What I did was I was going to make this house and then just ran out of materials, so I stopped. I can't do that. That's the wrong way, Simon. I didn't really forget about you. I just forgot about you a little. There we go. Need more of everything as always. Don't worry, little fella. You're only going to spend a little bit of the night homeless. In addition, all day. Yesterday. There we go. Done. Whoops. I still got all the furniture I got from destroying all the other houses. This one's going to be a little weird placement. We'll just have to do this for now. Ooh, that is weird placement. All right, buddy. You got a home, quit wandering around on the floor. And this will just sort of become some branches. All right. Now, if I just go for a jog, and then just be like, bada boom. You there? You're there. Excellent. All right. You know, I don't want to do this tremendously too much. We can deposit these seeds too. But maybe it's a lack of sleep or what, but my eyes are starting to kind of hurt me. I may just cut the stream short for now. We got some stuff done. That's right. We got our resources. I could do a little organizing, actually. But maybe we'll call it just for today, just because I know I have so much stuff coming up this week. If there were more people hanging out, I may change my mind, but it's like, yeah, you know what? Oh, I like the wind blowing over that chandelier. That's neat. But I may just want to save myself for tomorrow, because I do want to see, like, I don't know for sure. Keep an eye out on Twitch. Keep an eye out on Twitter. But I am probably going to... Let's see, I need to get one of my froggies. I'm probably going to stream something tomorrow. And it may well be BioShock. It could be something else. I want to see, I want to test, I want to check the frame rate and stuff like that. And that's going to require me taking care of some stuff before I go to bed tonight. So I may just do that. But again, if you are watching this later, Ace Attorney tomorrow. Ace Attorney at the usual times, Monday and Friday. Over on Twitch, we'll be doing our Corpse Party. We'll be doing our maybe Subnautical. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll just play Resident Evil. I don't know. We'll see what I have. I don't want to have to buy a game I don't already have, and I have a huge backlog, so I'm sure I can find something. I don't currently own Subnautica, is the only reason why it's even a consideration. But just keep an eye out on Twitter. Keep an eye out on Twitch. Keep an eye out here. And catch the streams. And again, I mean, the more people are here, the more I'm going to interact with them, the more I'm going to want to stream and do stuff you guys enjoy and hang out and talk. I just noticed the leaves from those leafy walls there are just blowing against stuff. That's kind of neat. Leaves are literally blowing off the walls and the roof and hitting the door. That's a nice effect. Can't wait to have more of that. But I got my stuff. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up and, yeah, maybe relax my eyes a bit, have a bath, settle in, get ready for a busy week, and hopefully I catch you guys during the week then. Again, this has always been one of the quieter streams. It's intended to be one of the quieter streams. But some of the weekly streams have been much busier, and hopefully you are a part of that. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now and flip over here. Watch out for those collabs as well if we start to do something with Coffin Cuddles. Again, thanks for stopping by. That's going to be fun. But no promises. We have no idea what's going to happen with scheduling and things like that. But you know what? We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. We will be done for today. Take care and have an absolutely amazing week. You know, again, remembering that one of the purposes of this Sunday stream, it hasn't served it much yet, is to not just act as chat and quiet, but also to be an encouragement for the next week. Because I know you all got some stuff going on. You got some challenges. You got some stuff coming up that you need to get ready for, or might be stressful or whatever. You know, just take it easy. Just know you got this. And you know what? Have a great week. I will see you guys later.